Hi guys, welcome back to Reef. Today's video we're going to be looking at what's in my cabinet and kind of the secondary things you need to run a tank. So last video I covered the primary things like pumps, wave makers, etc. And now we're going to be looking at like the secondary stuff that kind of just helps you maintain a tank as well. But first I've kind of got this stringy algae, not really sure, I think it's algae anyway, but it literally clings to everything, so it's clinging to all the rocks and things up there, and it's clinging to everything in the back chambers as well. It's been here for almost a month I'd say now, and it's not clearing up at all, so I don't really know what it is, so I don't really know how to treat it. I don't think it's hair algae because it's not green, but it's growing in the back even where there's not any light. So I'm not really sure what it is. My nitrates are quite low as well, so my phosphates 0.03 and my nitrates are on 5, so not really sure why this is. But anyway, let's take a look in here. It is going to be quite dark, but I'll try to get it as bright as I can. So first up, we've got our salinity refractometer by DD. It's the H2 Ocean one. So in here we've just got the refractometer, the little dropper, and the calibration screwdriver. Works really well. Next up we've got the Nopox. Now this stuff's brilliant. My nitrates have been on about 30 since I set the tank up, and in the past 2 weeks I've been dosing this and they've plummeted down to 5, which is brilliant. Not too quickly, but it's been a nice thing, and it comes with this measuring lid, but I don't use. I just use it to mix up my reef rods in. So yeah, and then this is the pot I put it in because I use this syringe to dose it, and it's kind of hard to reach into the bottle because the top's not really that wide, so I use this instead, which is what I got from my coal delivery a while ago. So next up we've got the test kits. We've got all sulphate ones here. We've got nitrate, alkalinity, and phosphate. I don't own calcium or magnesium or trace elements because I go to my LFS like every other week to check everything's alright, and my calcium and alkalinity are quite high at the minute, so I use the H2 Ocean salt, which is raised in both of them elements, so that's not normally a worry. We've got some tweezers, which are purposely for the tank, nothing else. Just helps sometimes when you're trying to do things. Got the Allen key here to adjust the skimmer, because mine's on an Allen key thing. Back here we just got a microfiber cloth for cleaning. Bit of foam if I ever need to float a frag on the top for a bit. And we've also got these things I got off eBay for £3, and get them out. UV coral glasses, they're absolutely awesome. So I'll try and show you if I can. Chop the lights onto blue. So it looks at the minute. And then but you can see the difference there, how it makes the corals glow up loads more than what they do normally. So they're really cool, I like these. Only, yeah, like I say, a couple of quid off eBay. So yeah, they're absolutely worth that, just to make your corals look nicer really. So that's it for the top shelf. Onto the bottom. So this is kind of the stuff I use a little less often. So we've got this bucket, old salt bucket here that I've just filled with some stuff I kind of use weekly or monthly. So first we've got reef rods I feed every week. Brilliant stuff, helps the coral grow really well. Toothbrushes for stirring up the sandbed and cleaning other things really, equipment. Some pellets, which I don't really use because they got my phosphates really, nitrates really high. Some filter floss pads, which I don't use anymore because they're clogged up too quick. Rower floss, which I've used half of, keeps my phosphates down. Brilliant stuff, works within less than a week. Some elastic bands for from packaging up corals, fish or whatever in bags. Milliput, to hold the corals down. Some more stuff there for it. Coral dip. You need this. If you're keeping a reef tank, you've got to have coral dip. And this one is probably the best by 2 little fishes. Brilliant. Also got the spoon here for feeding reef rods, getting the right amount out. So, also down here, we've got the heater for my water change, the wave maker for my water change, small net. What else have we got? We've just got some stuff down the back from notes from my LFS with all my things on, all my nutrients on, what levels they were when they tested them, just to keep track of it. We've got another spare heater down here. Don't really use that, it's just there. And then we've got a load of stuff at the back, just like leaflets and stuff from things. Yeah, also here, this is not normally here, I just got it out for the video. We have this, is what I put my salt in when I do my water change. The bucket, and one of the containers that I use filled with RO water. So yeah, that one's not quite full at the minute, so I've just been just topped the tank up with some RO because the salinity was getting a little bit higher and the water level had dropped down to about here, so I just topped it up a bit. Only have to do it about once or twice a week. So yeah, that's all that's down there. It's quite a lot of stuff actually. So it's really handy having a cabinet with 2 shelves on it, so you can kind of get all the stuff in. And yeah, it's really, these are the kind of stuff you need if you're keeping a reef tank. So on top of all this stuff that's directly in the tank, you also need this just to keep everything going, really, keep a healthy reef tank. So yeah, I'll be doing a full review on NoPox soon. Just to kind of, if any of you are unsure whether you want it or not, whether it's going to work in your tank, then I'll do a review on it because there's not that many out there for it. Just one word of warning, don't overdose it because it will take all the nutrients out your tank and your fish will end up dead. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.